Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As usual, I am your host, sellssi. And today we're going to talk about the Ghana Black Stars venue. After the rejection of Yara Sports Stadium, we have a look at CAF's official reasons. They gave 19 things that need to be done at the Yara Sports Stadium to have it approved for international category A games. Yes, a lot of work needs to be done at the Yara Sports Stadium. Some that were named before the Nigeria Super Eagles clash and not done up to the standard that CAF were looking at. And we'll be looking at all those reasons. But as we prepare for the Afcon Qualifiers, the deadline for submission of stadiums for home matches is on April 25th. In light of this rejection of Yara, what next for the NSA, Football Association, and the GFA? Well, they are also going to submit 2 other stadiums. I'll reveal them to you today. We'll talk about the 19 reasons as well. And South Korea, our group opponents, set to face Brazil in a friendly themselves. As usual, subscribe if you have not. Click on the notification bell to get more updates. So South Korea will be facing Brazil in a friendly as they also prepare for the World Cup. The upcoming international break after the off-season is in June, and South Korea will be testing their prowess versus the sellssi of Brazil. And Ghana themselves are lining up friendly already with either USA, Mexico, and possibly Japan. So we'll look at all that also. But the Yara Sports Stadium was rejected. Yesterday I brought you that letter from CAF indicating to the Ghana Football Association that the Yara Sports Stadium is unfit for international games. It cannot play category A international games, which includes the African Cup of Nations qualifiers. The deadline for submission of stadiums for home matches for the African Cup of Nations qualifiers 2023 is on the 25th of April. In light of that, the Ghana FA will be submitting Cape Coast and Accra Sports Stadium for CAF to have their inspection team come around and inspect it. If that does not go through, as I said yesterday, the Ghana Football Association and the Black Stars might have their international home games played on a neutral venue. And now we are going to submit Cape Coast Stadium and Accra Sports Stadium to CAF by 25th April, which is the deadline. Julius Emuna hinted that the FA is considering submitting the Accra Sports Stadium and Cape Coast Sports Stadium. The Black Stars have been placed in Group E of the qualifiers alongside Madagascar, Central African Republic, and Angola. The FA club licensing manager disclosed that his outfit must submit a home venue, and the deadline is on the 25th. And that is the date. According to CAF, the Yara Sports Stadium does not meet the requirement of a modern edifice. Thus, the venue will not be homologated by CAF to host any international matches. And the reasons why the Yara Sports Stadium was not agreed on, I will go through with you today. Quite an interesting set of reasons given by CAF for not accepting the Yara Sports Stadium. 19 things that need to be done, officially named by CAF. The stadium comments and remarks for Yara Sports Stadium Annex A stated here, and we'll go through it thoroughly, guys. It's quite interesting to see that we have not done a great job at the stadium. Hopefully we'll learn from this and implement it to our other stadiums. The field of play is full green, especially from the far range. However, there are some few weeds and a lot of debris. Needs raking to remove debris and make room for more healthy grass to pop up, so as to maintain the full green grass. Wow. Team technical benches must be increased to 21 seats each side. The referee's bench is not up to international standard. Need to install standard referees benches like the team's technical benches. The intensity of the flood lighting is below the minimum CAF requirement, 1,200 lux. This was one of the requirements given for the Nigeria game. Does that mean they did not do it well? The main team dressing rooms have 22 seats each, but more 5 seats have been placed around the route or pathway to the main changing room to an extent that the 5 players at the pathway hardly see the other players and coaches. Reorganize the dressing rooms by removing some of the walls or blocks in that area in order to have one single orderly room. There is a need to increase the number of toilets in the players' rooms from 2 to 5. It can reduce on the washrooms since each dressing room has 12 shower rooms. The meeting room is not up to international standard. There is need to organize and provide enough up to standard seats and tables in the meeting room to meet the international standard. Equip the referee's dressing room with all the necessary materials and equipment as per international standards. Stabilize water supply for the whole stadium. Existence doping room is not up to the required standards. The doping room appears to be temporarily set with office chairs and temporary separation of a doping officer's room and the waiting room. There is a need to set up a permanent and well-equipped doping room. Some of the sanitary facilities for fans are in bad state. Pathways for persons with disabilities should have signage to avoid being inconvenienced by other persons. The press conference room is temporarily organized. All seats, podium, PS table are temporarily arranged and not up to CAF international standards. Need to permanently set up a modern stadium press conference room. The media center must be improved to meet all CAF requirements. The media tribune must be improved to meet all CAF requirements. There is a need to permanently set up the photographers area behind the goals. Commentary box area not up to the CAF requirements. There's the need to enclose the commentary area to limit interferences from fans and guests as they get to the VIP and VVIP areas. The stadium is not equipped with modern electronic access controls. The venue's operations center is not up to the required standard. It must be completely renovated and installation of modern electronic equipment is required. 19 things that need to be done at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium. The media center was of great concern to me because I have been going there most of the time and I spotted their mistakes, probably because of what I saw in Cameroon. My goodness, Cameroon standards were up there. They were great for the African Cup of Nations, and to get the Baba Yara Sports Stadium approved, this is what we have to do. Stadiums have to be submitted by 25th of April. I don't think it can be done in time. For all this cannot be done in time. We are just 4 days away from that deadline. So Accra Sports Stadium and also Cape Coast will be submitted for a possible review for our home games. But this is what we have to do. Clearly stated by CAF. Wow, a lot of work. Hopefully we learn this and apply it to the other stadiums so we do not have to come back to this again. There is money. If you tell me there is no money, I will not buy that easily. There is money. Money was made from game between Ghana and Nigeria. Money was made from club football games. 50 or 60% of revenue is taken from clubs. There is money and we need to apply it on our infrastructure. Hopefully they do that and hopefully everything is done accordingly. That has been it for today. Baba Yara Sports Stadium rejected. Deadline for submission 25th, and it has to be done in time, else we cannot have a stadium for our home games and we'll have to play on a neutral venue. Your thoughts in the comments box on everything. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Enjoy the rest of the week.